Hello, Dr. Joe here. Now, what have I got for you in today's video? Well, it is about this red juice here. This red juice, 1 cup of this red juice unclogs your arteries when you use it on a daily basis. So, what is the name of this red juice? I shall reveal the name to you after we've had a look at a study that tells us this red juice actually works. So let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so we're going to be looking at what 1 cup of this red juice can do to unclog your arteries. And we will be doing that through a small study that split up study participants into 2 groups. In the treatment arm of the group, they gave them this red juice to drink daily for 1 year. And in the control group, they gave them placebo drink to consume for 1 year as well. How much of this red juice? Well, it was 50 mils they needed to consume on a daily basis. 50 mils is the equivalent of 1.7 ounces of the juice. So in the treatment arm, they drank the real red juice, 50 mils daily. And in the placebo arm, they drank the blank drink for 1 year, 50 mils daily as well. Now, the main outcome measure that the study authors were interested in was something we call the carotid intima media thickness, also referred to as CIMT. Now, it sounds very medical, but it's very easy to understand. It's basically measuring the 2 inner layers of the artery. So we're interested in measuring what we call the media as well as the endothelium. The endothelium constitutes the inner lining. That's the bit that is supposed to have that Teflon quality. And that's the bit that really gets destroyed when the artery gets damaged. So we're interested in measuring that inner half of the artery. And the beauty of this very test is that this very artery that carries blood from the heart to the brain is very accessible. It's right there in the neck, and you put the ultrasound probe over it, and you can really measure it. In skilled hands, this is a very easy test to do. So that was the main outcome measure that the study authors were interested in. Let's look at what they found. The first thing they found was that in the treatment arm, this damage that's already occurred got reduced by 30% in the treatment arm by drinking this red juice every day for 1 year. So that damage got reduced by 30%. Conversely, in the placebo arm, the damage kept on going, and it increased. The thickness of this artery increased by 9% in the placebo arm. So there you go. There was a clear difference. They were moving in opposite directions. Whereas in the treatment arm, they were getting better. The artery was getting healed. In the placebo arm, things were getting worse. What else did they find? Well, the susceptibility to LDL oxidation was also reduced by 90% in the red juice users. Now, for LDL, this is the so-called bad cholesterol. So for LDL to do the damage it normally does, it has to be oxidized in the first place. Now, if you can block this oxidation from happening, then of course you stop the damage from occurring. So what they found in this very study was that by consuming this very red juice on a daily basis, the potential for LDL to get oxidized was reduced by 90%. The other thing they found was the total blood antioxidant status increased by 130%. So when you have lots of antioxidants floating around, then of course your antioxidant status will get boosted, and that's exactly what happened. Conversely, in the placebo arm, things were getting worse. The antioxidant status was getting reduced by consuming the placebo drink. So why does this red juice work? Well, it's because it's got in abundance anthocyanins and polyphenols. When you have these bioactives working on your behalf, things can only get better. That's exactly what happened. And that's why they got those fantastic results. Okay, so what is the name of this very red juice that is packed with polyphenols and anthocyanins? Well, by the way, the anthocyanins is what gives it this beautiful red color. So, what is this very juice? Well, drum roll. It is pomegranate juice. Okay, pomegranate juice, PJ. Pomegranate is actually a fruit that I want you all to incorporate into your lifestyle, because obviously the juice comes from the fruit and they consume it one way or the other, because you cannot lose by consuming pomegranate. And it's going to feature prominently in my next book. That is the study. It was published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition. The study actually ran for 3 years, but there was quite a bit of dropout in the final 2 years of the study. So the data for the last 2 years was not really significant on the basis of the dropouts of the study participants. Anyway, that's something I wanted to say. The other thing is that if you want to really use pomegranate juice, I would rather you do the juicing yourself. Just juice the fruit yourself and you make a nice, genuine pomegranate juice, as opposed to the ones you get in the shops that are usually filled with unhealthy sugar sweeteners. So, not the best approach. Juice it yourself. So, I am hoping, by the way, do you like pomegranate juice or the fruit? Do let me know in the comment section. I am hoping that you got some value from this very video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, please like the video, and also please share this video with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. Any questions, any comments, do leave them down below. That's it for this video. Until next time, well, this is Dr. Joe signing out.